Hello my dorks, it's the Dork over here, and before this video begins, I'd like to make a quick announcement. Now, as some of you might know now if you check my channel, you notice like 4 or 5 of my videos are missing. I've decided to unlist them. However, unlist does not mean delete. And you may be wondering, Dork, why did you unlist these videos? Simple. They are some of my first videos. They are terrible in audio, and just overall they suck. But I'm planning on re-narrating them with my better skills, better audio, just overall it will be 1,000 times better. However though, that doesn't mean that these videos are permanently gone, as I'll show you guys right now. As you can see, if you go to my channel, it'll be under this playlist right here, Old Narration and Vids. This will have all the unlisted videos that I've unlisted. They will all be right here for anybody who wants to view the old videos. So remember, they aren't lost from my channel, I haven't deleted them, they're all unlisted and safe in this playlist. So if you want to go watch them, you can watch them right here. Anyways though, let's get on to the actual narration. A remake of my Lavender Town Syndrome narration. So let's do it. The Lavender Town Syndrome, also known as Lavender Town Tone, or the Lavender Town Suicides, was a peak in suicides and illnesses of children between the ages of 7 and 12, shortly after the release of Pokemon Red and Green back in Japan, on February 27th, 1996. Rumours serve that these suicides and illnesses only occurred after the children playing the game reached Lavender Town, whose theme music had extremely high frequencies that studies showed only children and young teenagers could hear, because their ears were more sensitive. Due to the Lavender tone, at least 200 children, supposedly, committed suicide, and many more developed illnesses and afflictions. The children who committed suicide usually did so by hanging or jumping from heights. Those who didn't acted irrationally, complained of severe headaches after listening to the Lavender Town's theme. Although, Lavender Town now sounds completely different, depending on the game. This mass hysteria was caused by the first game. After the Lavender Tone incident, the programmers had fixed Lavender Town's theme to be at a much lower frequency, and since then, children were no longer affected by it. One video appeared in 2010 using a spectrogram to analyse the audio of Lavender Town's music. When played, the software created images of the unknown near the end of the audio. This raised a controversy, since the unknown did not appear until Generation 2 games, Silver, Gold and Crystal. The unknown translate to Leave Now. There is also the said beta version of Lavender Town. It is said that the beta version of Pocket Monsters was released to some kids to test the games. And that, my dorks, was Lavender Town Syndrome. The oldest Pokepasta, I believe, or one of the oldest. My thoughts on this story? I'm gonna be honest, it's pretty meh for today's standards. But oh boy, back in the day, this used to creep me out. I was playing through Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green when I was younger, and when I got to Lavender Town, I just fucking turned the music off because I was scared. I'm gonna be honest. But yeah, this story is creepy. As you can imagine, you know, kids committing suicide because of music. When you were younger, this would scare the socks off of you. Myself included. But obviously now, a lot of us who heard the story when we were children are older. And now the story is a bit ridiculous. How can you die from music? Let's be honest, that can't happen. But I can't fault this story too much. It was the first or one of the first stories of the Pokepasta genre, and it was getting its footing. And I have to respect this story. But overall though, there are some that are better. But if you're a Pokepasta fan and you have not heard of Lavender Town Syndrome, I'm shaking my head. If I had to give this story a final rating, I'm giving it a 6 out of 10. This was the titan of Pokemon creepypastas, one of the most well known of all time, not to mention it helped kick off everything. But then again, this is the one that started off the Lavender Town must be scary or mentioned in every single Pokepasta, essentially. It's like, come on. This did start a lot of unoriginality with the Pokemon series creepypastas. But yeah, overall, I don't mind this story. This has been the Dark Author. If you guys enjoyed this re-narration and you'd like to see some more, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell so you can stay up to date with my latest videos, and comment down below what do you think of this creepypasta, and also if you wanted me to do some more creepypastas in the future, be sure to let me know which ones. Alright, I am now signing off. Good night everybody.